los locos de Celaya.
¿Qué tal? Nosotros somos Strike Master.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Les habla Dani Pérez, director del medio de rock, metal y punk colombiano, Metal Ciudad en Colombia, también del medio Metaleros en Apuros.
Soy Juan Pablo Hurtado, vocalista de Los Vasca.
Hey, I'm Jayd the Bear from Sylverstage, heavy metal from Paris, France.
El Equidad Catacráneo de Monterrey, Nuevo León, loco. ¡Sobre!
¡Un abrazo!
Yeah.
Un saludo a Radio Inépola.
Ya saben, las mejores en este nuevo comienzo por el rock, metal y punk.
Quiero mandar un saludo y un abrazo gigante a nuestros hermanos de la radio Inépola, que está de regreso con lo mejor de la música. Desearles la mayor de la suerte en su nueva temporada. Un abrazo gigante desde Ecuador.
Este es un gran saludo para mis amigos de Radio Inépola.
Mucho éxito a los compas de Radio Inépola.
We'd like to say good luck to Radio Inépola from Mexico. Buenas tardes a todos, amigos, and God bless rock and roll.
Que llevo en mi corazón.
En el principio, el mundo estaba sumido en el caos. El hombre se enfrentaba al hombre. Todo era ruido y gritos. El hombre no entendía al hombre. De pronto, de entre las sombras surgió un sonido, una melodía que atrajo a las masas. Era el sonido del metal. La música que bajo su manto de sombras acogió y hermanó a la humanidad desde lo más subterráneo, desde lo más proscrito, desde el prohibido. Un grito de libertad contra el sistema y la sociedad. El metal emerge y a través del metal somos uno. A través del metal nos entendemos y a través del metal trascendemos. Hoy se abren las puertas del reino del metal y con nuestra música les damos la bienvenida. Pasen a Radio Inépola.
Inician transmisiones Radio Inépola.
Hello, hola cultistas, mi nombre es Demetrius y estoy aquí el día de hoy con un invitado especial para todos ustedes. Él se llama Jayd the Bear de la banda francesa Sylverstage. How are you, Jayd?
Hey, how you doing, you guys? How you
Well,
doing? Mexico.
Okay,
Todo bien?
everything perfect.
Todo bien. That's all I know. Go ahead.
Well, this is Radio Inépola, a Mexican broadcasting system, whatever. And yeah, you know, improvisation. The pandemic has driven us to insanity, and this is what we're doing right now. So, Jayd, first of all, it's a great honor to meet you. It's a great honor
Me
to
too.
have you here.
Me too. Thank you, guys. Mexico is a long way from France. So I hope we make it there one day. Play for you guys.
Thanks, man. We actually would love to have you here in Mexico. We have a lot of metal fests here in Mexico,
Yeah.
all over
No.
the country, and it would be awesome to have you here one day, soon enough.
Maybe. When that old bullshit, that virus bullshit will be over, hey, we'll be
Hey,
there.
but we're actually looking forward to that because we have been missing a whole lot of concerts. And speaking of which, could you tell us what you're working in right now?
We're planning on starting the new record because we have nothing else to do anyway. We don't play. There's no more concerts in Europe, no more concerts in America. We were supposed to be playing in January in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and a few other concerts, and this has all been canceled. So we're gonna start working on the new record.
Just to know, when was the last concert you actually had?
Well, we played a festival in France 2 weeks before the lockdown, and was pretty crazy. It was like 800 people. It probably was full of coronavirus already, and nobody got sick. So, but that was a nice show. And then we were supposed to play in Paris the day we got the lockdown on March 15th, and then that been canceled. So the last concert was a rock and metal festival in the northeast of France. So that's been a long time without playing live.
So it was on the shores of Normandy?
No, that was before. The last show, Normandy, is a little bit, where I live is Normandy. It's like north of Paris, France. And this show was more on the way to Germany. In France, but on the way to Germany. So that was, the town is called Fim. It's hard to pronounce. I don't know you guys, but it was a great show, and then nothing. It's all gone to fuckland. So
it actually sucks. We had a lot of a huge lineup here in Mexico for something called the Hell and Heaven Fest around at the end of August, and we actually missed a lot of that, and a lot of people was sad. The fest we had before, for example, we had Powerwolf. That's the one that comes to my mind right now. We had a lot of really good bands, and it actually sucked big time that we couldn't get too much all the fests we wanted. We have some fests right now in a virtual form. So let me ask you, right now, are you doing any virtual shows or something like that, like in streaming?
Well, not really, actually, because actually maybe we will, because everybody's doing that so much that I was wondering if it was necessary, but maybe it is, because we don't do nothing. So maybe one day we'll just organize something here, you know. You got the real show studio and everything, and maybe we actually will, like everybody else. It's not planned yet, but if it's gonna go on like that another 6 months, I guess we will, yeah. Because first we thought, okay, 2 months, well, okay, 2 months without playing, it's gonna be okay. Then the summer, then right now it's starting again. So our first show is a big festival in France in July next year. That's the only date we have for now. Until July next year, we have nothing. So maybe we will. I don't know.
Well, hopefully you will, because actually if you do it over there, it would have like an underground vibe, like, you know, back in the late 80s, early 90s, you know, with all the underground bands.
But actually, awesome, maybe it's a good idea, because I'm in contact with a lot of people in America, but also South America, Brazil, Mexico, Peru, and maybe actually it's better to do something online, because like that everybody can see. So not just the French people or the Belgian people. We play in Belgium sometimes. We were supposed to play in Spain, and there's a lot of concerts in Spain too, and well, it's all been canceled. So maybe I'll let you know anyway.
That would be awesome, Jade. Actually, it would, if you would like us, because the objective of Radio Inepola is actually to promote metal bands, mostly in Latin America, because, well, Spanish-speaking people, etc., etc. You know how it is. But we actually love to have more people listen to such a beautiful music that is heavy metal and all its subgenres. So that kind of thing would be awesome. And if you would allow us the honor to transmit or even just share whatever concert you want to make, it would be an honor and a pleasure.
Sure. Well, you guys will be the first to know. I was actually, do you know Mr. Bungle?
No, actually not.
No.
But
Mr. Bungle is an old band from Mike Patton from Faith No More.
Okay.
And now he's playing with Dave Lombardo from Slayer and Scott from Anthrax. And they did that. They did a concert in Uruguay, America, a few days ago, last Sunday with Halloween or something. And that was a fair success. So maybe everybody should do that, actually. You know.
There you go.
You should check it out, Mr. Bongo. Mr. Bongo, very good.
Mr. Bongo. Okay, we'll check it out, and we'll actually play some songs in one of our shows. We'll play some songs of from them.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely tell that you recommended that song.
Because that band. Anyway, just Dave Lombardo from Slayer on the drums. Just check it out. That guy is amazing.
Just with that recommendation, we're definitely gonna check it. Just last week,
check it out.
Just last week we made a show dedicated to thrash metal, and and we actually, obviously we had to include the Four Horsemen, and of course Slayer.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. But I've checked a few bands. I checked your radio, and I checked a few bands from Colombia. I think you had a band from Colombia.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. What was their name? I don't remember.
Roundup Ultra.
Possibly, yeah. I checked it out on your website. It's pretty cool. I like old thrash metal.
Yeah.
I like Slayer, Anthrax, all that stuff. It's my thing.
Yeah, actually, you look like an old school heavy metal head.
Yeah, that's what I am.
That's
long time, all my life.
Rock on, man. Well, next question we have to ask you.
Go ahead.
Your current album, the album you have right now, correct me if I'm wrong, it's Hearts and Balls?
Heart and Balls, yeah. Because we got a singer. She's a female singer. She's got a big heart. She's a lady, you know.
Okay.
And behind we're just musicians, and we just got balls. You know, we just got dirty, fat balls. So, Heart and Balls.
Sounds actually pretty cool. Oh, by the way.
Yeah. And that was a joke, but then we thought, okay, Heart and Balls. Hey, that's it. That's what we are, Heart and Balls. So.
Okay. First of all, and please relay this to that amazing singer of yours. It's something we have a lot of respect for female singers in the metal scene, because here in Latin America there's still some remnant of all that macho thing, and many
I'm a macho too, you know. I'm a macho too, but I like when she sings.
In your case, it would be on their good, respectful way of I protect the ladies, etc.
Macho, you know.
Uga uga.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly like that. But the problem here in Latin America is that machismo is still pretty ingrained in society. So a lot of female singers or even female fans tend to get a lot of shit because they like any genre of metal. They look them weird. They call them a lot of bad shit. So we actually try to praise them for what they are and for the legend they are creating. So please let your lady fan know that we female voices.
I'll tell her. I'll tell her. But there's a lot of bands with female singers that are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot. We played with. Do you know Battle Beast?
Yeah, I know.
Battle Beast. They're from Finland. We played with them, and that was a good show. They have the heavy metal thing going on too. So, the singer is okay. So,
that's a good
female singers.
I hope
they got balls too.
Oh, by the way, I want to ask you: do you know Doro Pesh?
Yeah. Well, I don't. I don't know her personally, but she's like the European metal queen, so you know.
There you go.
I've seen her a few times here and there, but I don't know her personally, but I've seen her.
I hope you one day get to meet her, man. Everybody meet a lady.
She was supposed to play in Paris, and we were maybe supposed to open for them, but it's all been canceled too. Hey, it's gonna come back, you know. We're all gonna come back.
Yeah.
It's all gonna stop, and then we'll like it even better because we know what we were missing. So it's coming back.
like your French wine.
Yeah.
It's time the time that gives it its taste, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you just made me think about the whiskey. The whiskey is over there.
Go ahead.
So here you go. Salute.
Salud.
Excellent.
You already spoke a little bit of your plans of maybe doing something online, maybe doing some streaming or whatever.
Yeah.
But right now, do you have any specific plans besides your working on your next album, or what are you doing right now? Could you please tell us about that?
Not much actually. We're just waiting for the concerts to start again. I mean, we are. There's a few dates that are possibly coming back, but we're just waiting. We're waiting. We can't do nothing else. We can't even travel. So we were supposed to go to Spain next week, and it's been canceled. Not with the band, but personally, I go to Spain sometimes, and I can't even go. They canceled everything. Actually, I'm not even allowed to get out of my city right now. If I want to go jogging, which I should, I'm allowed to go 1 kilometer around my house. That's it. You're supposed to go shopping to the next supermarket. No restaurants, nothing. We can't even drive. And whenever I get out of the house in France right now, I got to write myself some kind of authorization on paper to tell, if I get a control from the police, to tell that I'm going to the supermarket and to justify the fact that I'm outside. So we can't do shit. We're stuck. So we hope it's going to be free for Christmas and New Year, at least, but it's a very strange situation here in France. But hey.
Is it snowing right now where you are?
Like right now, I'm in a small town called Geysers, you would say. It's north of Paris. It's like 70 kilometers from Paris. And this is where we have the studio and everything, all the guitars and stuff. And well, we have to stay there. So we can't even practice because the bass player is living south of Paris, so he can't even come. So the drummer is living around here, but the bass player is living pretty far. I was just thinking about doing something, but we don't do it yet. Maybe we'll get together and do a special show for you guys online.
That would be awesome, man.
That would be cool. That would be cool. You had the idea. You brought me the idea.
Glad to be of service.
That's true.
Glad to be of service. I mean, I am a cultist. I am under the service of the dark powers, so I have to preach their insidious gospel.
Yeah,
so
you look like you're coming
man.
from the dark land with the hood and everything. You're the dark
this
man.
is my casual hood.
I know.
Yeah, so
tell.
I was actually going to pick the dress one, but it's actually on the fingers. You know, blood is hard to get off fabric, so you know how it is.
All right.
But
that is good.
Oh, also, you actually mentioned that you had some tours on, coming together. But when do you think would be the earliest tour or new tour that you would be on?
The tour in America, when it's been postponed because it haven't been canceled, I thought maybe next summer. But now I believe maybe it's too soon. Because we are gonna show up with what we didn't do for almost a year. And there's gonna be so many bands wanting to do whatever they needed to do. So maybe we're gonna wait for the American tour. We'll definitely be waiting for January, maybe 22. Maybe if we can do it in the summer, but if everything is almost closed or we don't even know, we're not sure. We were supposed to play in Los Angeles at the Whiskey, and if it's to play in front of 20 people with masks on, it's not too much fun. So maybe a year. We're gonna play France sometimes, maybe Belgium, maybe Spain, but to get out of the country or maybe get out of Europe, I think it's gonna take another year. I'm afraid. Or the virus is gonna disappear just like that. Maybe, I don't know.
Well,
maybe if in 2-3 months it's all better, then maybe next spring, next summer, we're gonna start doing it again. I hope so.
Well,
it's starting to piss me off, that shit.
Yeah, it's pissing a lot of people off. We actually hope wholeheartedly that this shit. I mean, not only for us, but also for all of you
Yeah.
across the ocean. That I mean, you're stuck in your houses right now. I mean, because our government doesn't give a shit, and we can just go outside and die for all they care. I mean, it's like,
Well,
okay, we are.
like Sweden in Europe. Sweden doesn't do much. It's a choice they did. At the end, I don't know. Maybe we'll have as much problems as you guys. I don't know. You have a lot of contamination, you said. I don't know. I don't know. That virus seems very fucking freaky. So, don't know what to say.
Yeah, it actually is. I myself actually had the virus like about,
Oh, you had the virus? Yeah.
like 3 weeks ago, but for me it was so. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. So
Yeah.
for personal
Was like a
experience,
cold.
I can tell you that if you are healthy enough,
Yeah.
there's no problem. The problem is all the people
I mean,
will not get
I have a son. He's 17 years old, and last year we were in Los Angeles. We went to the NAMM show. The NAMM show is a musical instrument, big fat show. It's huge. And when we got back to Paris, he was just sick, and I think he already had the virus on that time. It was last January, so
possible.
maybe we more people had it than we think. Maybe we don't know we had it. That's maybe what's gonna save us. Maybe I had it and I don't know. Maybe I had a cold and I thought, yeah, I had a cold. You never know.
If that actually was the case, then
Yeah,
it's better for
hey.
you.
We'll see. But anyway, you had it and you're okay.
Thanks, man.
So
Actually,
yeah. So that's
well, right now, let's make a little bit of a cut. Seguimos con esta entrevista con Jayd the Bear del grupo Sylverstage en vivo y en directo desde Francia. Okay, Jayd, we're back. We were
Yep.
chatting a little bit about the COVID-19 because I mean, how can we not with all that's been happening and how it's been fucking up everybody's plans. So yeah. But right now we talk about any possible tours. I mean, we hope you actually wholeheartedly that you actually get to do all those tours you were telling us about.
yeah, we will.
Yeah, and we actually hope
It's
that that the work that you have on your next album it's fruitious. I mean,
thank you.
yeah, I mean
It's
inspiration.
yeah, it's the moment to write new music. So
Yeah.
it's the moment. It's the moment we have nothing else to do. Just drink whiskey to get the virus. That thing gets the virus out of my system.
We have
Whiskey.
we have a little saying here in Mexico that says that alcohol kills bugs. So
Exactly. So it kills the virus. I believe it kills the virus. Cheers, amigo.
here then.
God, that shit is strong.
I'm actually drinking a little bit of tequila with soda and a little bit of lime juice. And it's
Tequila. Excellent. Silver Patron.
have you ever
You know Silver Patron?
yeah.
When we go to America, we drink Silver Patron, but you're in Mexico, so you probably got even better.
Yes, it's actually a cultural thing. In Mexico, there are several places. Well, because like for example, in France, the champagne, it's it has like I don't know how to translate, but it's like only the sparkling wine that comes from that region can be called champagne. Well, it's the same with tequila.
Yeah.
It's a region here in Mexico, in one of the states. That's called tequila, and anything that comes out of there, it's tequila. If it's from any other place, it's not tequila. It might taste.
I didn't know.
tequila.
I didn't know that actually. I didn't know there was a place called Tequila.
Yeah, it's actually a place. It's the name of the drink is the name of a place. You
didn't know.
the drink is good when it's named after a place.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, here's
I
the
learned
thing.
something.
Here's the thing. Have you ever tried Mexican food? Now that we're talking
Yeah.
about the drinks.
Yeah. Mexican food, but the American way. I never been to Mexico.
Well,
So.
if you ever let me just extend wholehearted invitation to you and all the members of your band and all your family members. If you're ever here in Mexico,
Yeah.
we'll take you
Yeah.
to the best
We just
places
love
you can
Mexican
try
food. Mexican food in Los Angeles, in Las Vegas. But that's what we know. In France, you can't find Mexican food. This is not Mexican food. In America, it's okay, but I'm sure in Mexico it's even better.
Oh.
Our singer went to Mexico. I don't know where she went, but she went to Mexico somewhere, and she said that the food was great.
Okay.
She's actually right here. I'm gonna go get her after.
Okay. Well, there is one thing we would actually like for you to ask, if it's not too much trouble. There is something here in Mexico that is called Moctezuma's Revenge. Just a little, to give you.
Make fun of yourself.
I'm sorry.
Make fun of yourself or something like that. No.
Moctezuma's Revenge.
Okay. Yeah. And
Moctezuma was the one of the last Aztec emperors before the Spanish conquest.
Okay. Yeah.
So there is this urban myth that says that whenever some foreigner, anyone from any other country comes to Mexico and tries Mexican food, especially on the streets, they kind of get the squirts.
They kind of get the willy.
Yeah, exactly. That one.
Yeah.
So
well, that happens.
That's why it's called Moctezuma's Revenge.
All right.
Because it's a revenge from the last Aztec emperor that says, I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna get you when it hurts from the back end.
From the diarrhea area.
Yeah, exactly. We call it the ring piece here. So imagine how it feels. So here's the thing. I mean, you try American Mexican food.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually improved over the years. I actually had the chance of trying it about 2 years ago, and I actually lived in the U.S. when I was younger. I mean, I'm talking about 20 years ago when I lived there. Mexican food back then, it was shit. Right now, it's getting.
Well, there's a few small Mexicans. We like in between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. There's a little town called Baker.
Yeah.
Baker is in between and there's a little Mexican restaurant. It looks like nothing. It looks like it's dirty. The food is great.
Was it run by Mexicans?
But I'm sure in Mexico it's much better.
No, but was that restaurant run by Mexicans? Because if it was,
yeah, it is. They're Mexicans. Yeah.
Then
they hardly speak English actually. The children, they speak English, but the parents, they don't even speak English. So they are really coming from Mexico, and the food is very good. So
well, just imagine that, but with better quality ingredients and even more flavor. And
okay, I'm coming.
We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you, man. Backtracking a little bit, what we wanted to ask is, have you ever experienced Moctezuma's Revenge?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If I understood what you're talking. Last time I was in Spain, I experienced that very well. I had a bad pizza in Alicante, and I experienced it in the Spanish Revenge. You know.
Oh yeah.
So,
I know.
So I did. Oh yeah, I did. Well, I'm sure you did too.
Yes, I just hope that when you come to Mexico, you are spared from Moctezuma's Revenge, because
all right, I'll try.
It sucks when it's here. I mean, it's third world country. It's a lot worse than what you experienced.
It's a lot worse. All right,
so well.
You have to watch out.
Don't worry about it. If you when you come here, don't worry.
I'll watch out.
We will give you the full tour.
Just give me the right places to go.
You got it, man. You got
I'm sure you know.
Okay, let's just go back a little bit to being serious. You know, for the sake of pretending we are all professionals here, right?
Mexican food is very serious.
Yes. Oh yeah. Food is
It's
very serious.
serious,
I know
very
you guys
serious.
over there in France take food very seriously.
Yeah, we got good food too.
Yes. Delicious food.
And Spanish food, very good. English food, not good.
Yeah. Not good.
Not good.
Not at all.
Not good. French food, well, pretty good.
Yeah. Top class, man. Top class. Going back a little bit to seriousness, well, because we already discussed the serious part. Now let's go back to something more light. We always want to promote bands, so we always ask the bands or whatever member of a band we have here in the show if you can provide us. Where can we find you? I mean, nowadays everybody has social media, so
yeah, we got everything. You can find us on Bandcamp. I don't know, you know Bandcamp?
Yes.
So Bandcamp, you can buy the record and everything. Well, you can actually, if anyone wants to buy the record, just send me a message on Facebook. It's even better. Technically, I don't think we are distributed in Mexico, but we are distributed in America, in record shops. But I don't think South America. I'm not sure actually. Probably not. But you can find us in all good record dealers in Europe and America, Canada, and possibly not Mexico. But if you want the record, you just send me a message. And actually, you know what? Just you give me your address online, and I'll send you a CD.
Okay, that would be awesome, man.
I will send you a CD.
That's awesome, man. It's a deal.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. Now, let me ask you another thing about this. Can people find you in digital media like Spotify or
everything,
SoundCloud or
everything. Spotify, just Apple Music, YouTube Music, Deezer, everything. You just type Sylverstage, you'll find us.
Perfect.
It's
man.
everywhere.
Perfect, because I know everybody right now needs all the support they can get. So that's what we want to do for you also, because that's what's all about. I mean, the heavy metal community is a family, man.
Yeah.
It's a religion.
Yeah, just check us out. Check everybody out.
Okay.
I check bands all the time from South America. I check your radio, and sometimes I check bands online. You got good bands all over the world. Very good bands all over the world. You know, especially South America.
Hey.
I guess you know Sepultura.
Yes. Oh yes, Sepultura. Max Cavalera, man.
Well, Max is an old friend of mine, long time ago.
Oof.
When they first played in Europe, we did a lot of funny shit with Max. Max and his brother, and it's all different now, but it's a long time. I'm 50 years old, so I know all those guys very well.
The envy is strong with this one. I mean, yeah, it's a legend, man. Sepultura is one of the when I was in high school, it's one of the bands I used to blast on my earphones all the time, man. And we actually have one of the members of Radio Nepola. It's actually a big fan of Max Cavalera. Huge.
Yeah.
So
you know, there's the Roots, just for the story, the Roots record.
Yeah.
From Sepultura.
Yes.
The Roots record, when there is a double record on the picture, Igor has a Corrosion of Conformity t-shirt. This is my t-shirt.
Okay.
That was a long time ago. Those guys are great. We've been going around with in Europe. I'm 50 years old, so I'm an old man now.
Hey, as long as the metal is still shining, nobody's old.
Balls. I got 50 years old balls, but I got balls. I'm okay.
Hearts and balls?
Hearts and balls.
That's it,
I got a heart. I don't have a heart anymore, but I got balls.
Black,
the lady got the
shriveled,
heart.
Small,
I don't give a shit about the heart. Yeah.
Hey, man. Oh, by the way, that's something we want to ask you. How long have you been playing? How long have you been on the metal scene? Because if you mentioned it's a long time.
It's ever since I'm 19, 20 years old. I've been playing in a few bands. One was called Lunatic Asylum. The other chord was called Hector Biosio, like Hector. And I had another band called Wishy Washy. And then I stopped for a while. And the lady singer of Sylverstage just kicked my ass to play guitar again, and she was right. And now we Sylverstage. So I've been playing guitar on stage for 30 years.
Respect, man. Respect.
Yeah.
That's a lifetime, man.
Still, I hope I die with it like Lemmy, you know.
Let me ask you a question, and let's see if you know it. In a bass battle between God and Lemmy, who wins?
Well, I have to say Lemmy, you know. I had lots of stories when I was young. I had a few beers, a lot of times, a few whiskeys with Lemmy. Lemmy, I knew that guy from the past, so Lemmy.
Now I feel
Lemmy
bad
forever.
for what I'm going to say.
You know, when that guy died, that affected me so much. Then we went 3 weeks later. We went on his grave in Los Angeles, and Lemmy was like my grandfather of rock and roll. He's you know, I've seen Lemmy in Paris, I've seen Lemmy in Amsterdam, I've seen Lemmy in Los Angeles, and he was always the same. That guy just didn't give a fuck.
He was a legend. Now I feel bad for what I'm going to say. The question I ask you is a reference to a movie called Airheads.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
In that, they ask the same question to a record dealer, and they say the exact same question in a bass battle between Lemmy and God, who will win? And he says no, Lemmy will win. But the other guy says, trick question, Lemmy is God.
That's it. Yeah, okay. I should have. Lemmy is God.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Lemmy is God.
And he still is. Lemmy is God. He's the God of rock and roll. There will never be a Lemmy anymore.
No one likes
There's a lot of great people, but there's no more Lemmy.
That's true.
So.
And it's awesome that you got to.
You know about Lemmy in France? There's a very legendary magazine, like a newspaper. I've never seen this before. When Lemmy died, there was a picture on the front page of Lemmy, and it said "fuck."
That's Lemmy, man.
On the newspaper. That's it. Very, very famous newspaper here. I still have it somewhere. I have a few copies. Picture of Lemmy and "fuck." I was like, wow. Only Lemmy can make them do that.
Yeah. That's the mark of a legend, man. That's the mark of a legend.
That's that.
I'll
send you a picture of the paper. I have the paper somewhere. I will send you a picture.
That would be awesome, man. We will actually publish it everywhere and anywhere we can.
Yeah.
And I meant it in that way. So, right now we actually would like to ask you a little bit more personal questions. That's something we ask a lot of our guests, because when you've been playing as long as you've been playing, you gotta have some shit to tell the people. And we would like to know, for example, what's the strangest, weirdest, most bizarre, fucked up people you have seen while playing? I mean, in stage, in the stage, in a studio, concert.
Ooh, that's a trick. Mike Patton is a weird guy. The singer of Faith No More is a weird guy. Like I was saying, Mr. Bongo.
Okay.
I've seen Mr. Bongo in San Francisco a long, long time ago when I was 20 years old, and that whole concert was very weird. That was weird. And then, Lemmy. Lemmy was a weird guy. Wow. But in a good way.
Yeah,
there's so many weird people anyway. There's so many assholes too. But
obviously.
But hey, we're not weird actually. Nobody's weird. In the metal, we're in the metal people. Everybody thinks we're weird, but we're not weird.
I mean,
we're normal.
Yes, it's pretty
Well,
normal.
normal.
A hooded wacko and a bearded old guy just chatting it together and having some drinks.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
That's normal.
Exactly. So yeah, you know. So yeah, I've seen a lot of weird people, but well, they're normal.
Okay. Gracias por esperarnos, muchachos. Seguimos con esta entrevista con Jay the Bear del grupo Sylverstage en vivo y en directo desde Francia. Okay, Jay, we're back. Let's call it your what the fuck moment.
Oh yeah, that is again about Lemmy.
Who?
I was with two of my friends. We got in the Rambo in Los Angeles. The Rambo is a famous bar.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever been to the Rambo.
I actually lived in the Long Beach area when I lived in the U.S.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you know.
And the
Mexican.
Rambo is on Sunset, so you know.
Yeah.
And do you know those Pac-Man? You know what Pac-Man is?
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah.
Do
the
you remember
Pac-Man
those?
machine, the waka, waka,
Yeah,
waka.
you remember? Yeah. You remember those tables where you could play one on one side and one on the other, and it was a
the
flat
really
table.
old school ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we were drunk. We got to the Rambo, and I hear that voice that I recognize from forever. I'm looking at the Pac-Man table. The Pac-Man table is still there. I went there last year. It's still there, the same one. I look at the Pac-Man table. On one side, it was Ozzy, and on the other side, it was Lemmy. They were playing together. And then I was like, fuck, you know. Anyway, yeah, that was a wow moment. Lemmy and Ozzy together in the same place.
I mean, that Pac-Man machine is blessed, man. It's been
Yeah.
touched by the forces of darkness.
If anyone goes, it's upstairs. Upstairs now at the Rambo, they built a little bar, and there's a very little stage, and the Pac-Man table is still there. That Pac-Man table had Lemmy and Ozzy playing together. I was 22 years old.
Damn, man.
So you see, that's a long time ago.
I'm sure you had some
And
happy little
Lemmy
accident
was
in your pants.
so fucking nice. He bought us beers, and Ozzy was so fucking drunk.
Yeah, because
And
it's awesome.
Ozzy was like, okay, well, I don't know. And Lemmy was just never drunk. That guy was never drunk. Or he was drunk all the time, I don't know. But I could never see him drunk. He was a stone.
Stone cold. Yeah.
Yeah, stone cold whiskey bottle.
Damn, man, that's
Anyway, that was my warm moment. Ozzy and Lemmy together. You just look on the right, and then you see both of them playing Pac-Man. Wow.
damn, man. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
That's a good one,
something
huh?
for the grandchildren.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's and I actually just found some records. I didn't even know I had them anymore. Where Lemmy wrote stuff on it. I just found them the other day. I brought some records out, and there's still the autograph of Lemmy and everything. So it just made me sad a little bit. But hey,
Hey,
we're all gonna die. So
one day.
yeah, we're all gonna go. So fuck it, just get crazy and drink.
Exactly. Salud.
Hmm?
Okay, now that qualifies for the strangest and most curious moment. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna top that, but
That's a good one. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how we're gonna top one. But now, what has been the ugliest thing you have experienced in the metal scene that you say that shit's just wrong, man?
That's a tough one. I don't know.
Man, so many.
Wrong. I don't. Nothing comes up. I don't know what
I
could
don't know,
be wrong.
like a fight broke
What could
out
be
or
wrong?
something like that.
Concert, bad concert. No, it's always been. I don't know. Just nothing.
Let's call
It's
it.
always been heavy metal's always been good to me. No bad moment.
That's
Just even when there was a few fights, sometimes here and there. Hey, you're gonna fight sometimes in your life. So hey, sometimes there was fights. Sometimes we were fighting. When I was a young dickhead, we were going to concerts in Paris, and sometimes we were fighting at the end of the concert. All right, but that I can't say that was bad. That was
yeah, that's
okay.
not bad actually.
We don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Or maybe in Mexico you do.
yeah, we actually have the mosh pit culture and the wall of death and all
Yeah.
that crazy shit, you know. Yeah,
I mean, I remember Slayer was never
yeah.
playing in France. Never playing in France. So one day we said, hey, fuck it. We take the car and we go to Germany. And that was the wildest, the toughest, ugliest mosh pit that I ever seen. People were fighting together. But hey, that was, I can't say that was bad. I actually liked it. So,
yeah, I actually was in a Slayer
Slayer.
concert in like 2002, and it was brutal. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. But Slayer is like up here,
Slayer,
in that kind of stuff.
Slayer is Slayer. You know, it's you like Slayer or you don't like Slayer, but
There's
you know
nothing more.
that they have nothing to prove. So
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of that, it's a sad thing that Jeff Hanneman left us, but his legacy lives on, man.
yeah,
I mean,
that concert in Germany, Jeff was still there, and that was something.
yeah, it's something. I actually also had the fortune of watching them live when Jeff was still alive, and
Yeah,
nothing tops that shit. Well, yeah,
yeah.
Iron Maiden, but
Slayer.
that's another story.
I don't know. Slayer, they just Metallica invented the whole thing for me.
Yeah,
But Slayer invented something else on the side. And then there's all those bands. Some of them are just very good.
yeah.
But
obviously.
somewhere they all sound like Slayer at some point. Or they all sound like Metallica, which is okay. But Slayer, they invented that shit.
Yes, they did.
So on that time, Exodus, Death Angel, they invented that shit. Now we're just doing it.
Well, on that note, what's the nicest thing, the most awesome thing that cannot be topped that you have experienced while on the metal scene, either playing or being on the public?
So playing with Sylverstage, it was the Normandy Festival. This was the first time that I felt the public again for like 20 years. That was amazing, because I have a few pictures when you see all hands, you know, just in front of me, there's people and they're like this. And that show was like the past. I was back to be myself with that show. So at the end, I end up with the guitar in my hand like this. And I don't know, people were having a good time. And when you play on stage, you can feel that. So that was on stage, that was probably the nicest moment with Sylverstage. And in the crowd, I went to Rockfest Barcelona like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And there was a band that I didn't think I would actually really like. It was Whitesnake. And they fucked the shit out of me.
Wow.
They really did. Whitesnake was a very good moment for me in Barcelona, because I thought, okay, I'm gonna go see Whitesnake. Okay, sure. I don't really like it, but whoa, that was a good show. So what comes to mind is Whitesnake.
Wow.
So see, I'm going from Slayer to Whitesnake. So
Opposite
Yeah.
sides, man. I mean,
Yeah.
from hardcore thrash and who knows what the fuck
Yeah.
else, because they did a lot of shit, to Whitesnake.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. But
But that was really powerful. They were really fucking good. So
by the way,
Whitesnake in Barcelona.
on that note, have you ever watched an internet show on YouTube that is called My Metal Family? It's
No.
a Russian it's like a Russian cartoon,
Yeah.
but it's made It's called like that. My Metal Family. I actually recommend that
Okay.
one to you. You're gonna
I'll check
relate
it
a
out.
lot to that show.
Yeah,
Yeah, My Metal
Okay.
Family. It
My
has-
Metal Family. Okay,
You can
I'll
find
check it
you
out.
can find it with subtitles because it's in Russian, but
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
yeah, my Russian really sucks. Really doesn't speak Russian at all. So okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
everybody
but
speaks Russian
this-
when you are dead drunk. Even
Yeah,
Mexican.
maybe I speak Russian with vodka and I speak Mexican with tequila. You know.
Yeah, we all do. That's what's best of it. Gracias por esperarnos, muchachos. Seguimos con esta entrevista con Jayd the Bear del grupo Sylverstage en vivo y en directo desde Francia. Okay, Jayd, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually covered all the best, the worst, the weirdest,
Yeah.
and the most pleasurable things. So right now we would like to play a little game with you. It's a little
Yep.
game, like word association. I will give you a word, and just tell me
Mhm.
the first thing that pops in your mind, whatever it is.
Okay. Okay.
Ready? The
Yep.
first one, Mexican scene.
Madball. I don't know why I said that. You know Madball? They're from New York,
Yeah, I've heard of it.
and they have a song called "Con Fuerza,"
Okay.
and it makes me think about Mexico. I don't know why, but that song is in Spanish, and every time I'm thinking, God damn it, when they played Mexico with that song, that must be outrageous.
We'll
So I
have
don't
to
know,
check that one out.
Madball from New York with "Con Fuerza."
Okay, we'll have to check that one out, man.
Yeah,
A recommendation from Jayd the Bear.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, family.
My son, Kevin,
Cheers for him.
yeah, I don't know, family, my son, family, heavy metal, but yeah, family, my son, and
you're
heavy
getting your
metal.
own metal
He's not,
family.
he's not a metalhead, but he makes music.
Okay.
He's into electronic music, so you know.
Hey, as
But
long as he does.
he goes to the concerts with me, and he likes a whole lot of bands. He likes Madball too. He likes, yeah.
To each
So-
their own. The only thing that is not music is that garbage that we are sorry. I apologize for all Latinos. Like reggaeton. That's just shit. Recycled
Yeah.
shit. It's like
Okay.
nah, that's not music. But if your son does
Okay.
music, more power to him, man. We need more.
Oh
music in
yeah,
this
yeah.
world.
He's doing pretty good.
That's good.
He's 17 years old, but he's doing pretty good.
That's good.
So
man.
family, yeah, family, heavy metal too, and
Perfect.
Sylverstage, and all my friends, and you too, family.
Thanks, man. Next word, music.
Sylverstage.
Perfect. Trust.
Hey, Trust. This is a French band. It's called Trust. Do you know?
You got us.
Do you know? Anthrax covered a song that's called "Antisocial" from Trust. It's an old
Really?
French band. They're very good.
Really?
Yeah,
Have to check that one also.
yeah.
Just making a list, man. Just making a list.
Yeah.
Next one, friendship.
You?
Thanks.
Hey,
man.
obviously,
Friendship.
we would have a beer.
One day we'll have a beer
Yeah.
together, man. It's on me.
I'm sure.
Next one, courage.
My dad. I'm much of a family guy. My dad had a lot of courage. He's not here anymore. So courage, my dad.
Cheers for him, man. Cheers for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Next one, public.
Public?
Yeah.
Paris.
Paris. Okay.
Paris. People from Paris. We got a good scene in Paris.
Okay.
And yeah, Paris.
Perfect, man. Next one, Vice.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh,
Well.
that's
Allez,
speaks for itself.
whiskey because I'm too old to fuck.
What
I'm
is-
not too old to fuck, but
You know, I think it was Ozzy Osbourne that said a man should not outlive his dick.
that's.
I think he
Yeah,
said that.
maybe I can see him say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
it
that
could have
sounds
been
like
Lemmy
he's
too, but Yeah, it's Ozzy or Lemmy. I don't know, but that's a good one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. But
Next
I'm
one.
still running.
Next one. Success.
Playing in Mexico.
Let's hope that dream comes true one day.
Yeah,
Next one. Excess.
whiskey.
Whiskey. Yes. Let's take it to the excess, man. Next one. Brothers.
Yeah, I'm only child, so Jeff Monaco, my bass player.
Okay.
He's a nasty little man, but he's a great guy. He
Let's
plays.
hide
He's
what's
too
from
much
there.
of a good bass player. That
Let's
guy is
hope-
amazing.
Let's hope.
Check
we
out
have
Jeff
to keep-
Monaco online. He's got his YouTube channel and he's got all covers from Iron Maiden. That's his real name, Jeff Monaco.
Okay.
It's his real name.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll definitely check that one out. I mean, not just
Yeah,
for you
yeah.
or the band, because I'm actually a pretty big fan of Iron Maiden, so gotta
Yeah.
check that one out, man. Gotta
Yeah, check him
that
out.
one.
He's good. Yeah.
Next one, love.
Women. That's it.
Self-explanatory.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Next one, image.
Guitar.
Okay.
I love guitars. I love images of guitars. I love guitars everywhere. I don't
What's
know
your
why
favorite
guitar.
What's the guitar you play? Model,
The
brand?
The guitar I play was made specially for me. So the guy that did it is called Kere, and this is the guitar. Wait, I don't know if you can see it.
Damn.
That's the one. Otherwise, I like Gibson. Gibson is good guitars. I have a lot of guitars. I think I have like 50 guitars. So I got guitars everywhere.
You can never have too many guitars.
No.
No, you can't. That's.
I only have 10
that's
fingers,
a-
one dick, but 50
Yeah.
guitars.
Imagine if you could have as many dicks as you have guitars. You
Ah,
could be a
that's too
mutant,
much,
but that
man.
would be awesome.
Just one dick is okay.
Okay, man, yeah. Perfect. Next one, work.
Florist, and that's a good one.
Hmm.
What I do in real life when I'm not a musician, I'm a florist. I sell flowers.
You heard it here. If lo escucharon aquí, muchachos, hace flores. I'm sorry, I said in Spanish, he
Yeah.
does flowers. I mean,
I sell flowers. I sell flowers in the day and I play guitar at night.
there you go, man.
Amazing,
There
huh?
you go.
Yeah.
That's the essence of metal, man.
Yeah.
That beautiful contradiction. You can sell flowers during the day and
Yeah.
be part of the forces of darkness in the night.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you ask?
I come from a florist family, so I got the business and I'm selling flowers. I look like a florist, right? Look at that.
Yeah, that's the perfect image of a florist. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the image.
Florist with tattoos. To me, it's very cool.
That's actually awesome, man. You have to
Yeah.
take a picture of yourself when you are selling flowers. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something for the legend.
And actually, I do sell flowers with Metallica t-shirts, Iron Maiden t-shirts. Just the way I'm on stage, in the shop, I'm the same way. And people know it, and I sell my CDs too. People, my clients for flowers, they buy my CDs. I got old people, they don't know what Metallica is, but they buy my CD because I'm the florist. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That's one for the legend, man. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty original. What a nice
Yeah,
story.
yeah, I know. I
Next
know.
one, inspiration.
Ooh, inspiration. Right now, Marianne G. Wolf, she's the singer. And
Okay.
she's a big inspiration for me because she's got the melody in her.
Yeah. she
Whenever
was a
we
pretty
start
beautiful-
playing, she starts going like da 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 da, and then we're like, okay, she's a big inspiration for me, and she's our singer too. So, otherwise, well,
Yeah.
Slayer.
I mean, that, once again, our respects go to her.
You're welcome, you guys.
Yeah, please tell her. Next one, Inepola.
Radio.
Do you want to know what Inepola means?
Yeah, tell me because I don't know. Tell me.
the word Inepola, the founder, his name Héctor Herrera
Yes.
Mansaurio.
Okay, it called the Crazy Clown.
He is from a place called Sonora, which is in the northern part of Mexico, in the desert area.
Okay.
Over there is this tribe that is called the Yaquis,
Okay.
and these people, they have a word that the word Inepola, it's a word in their language, and the word means by yourself.
Okay.
So that's
Inepola, by yourself.
Yes, because he started this whole project by himself.
Okay.
So that's why he called it Radio Inepola, kind of like radio by
Yo-
himself.
By myself. All right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, there you go. Of course, right now that just falls down because he has we are a bigger team right now, but
Yeah, yeah.
the spirit is
well,
what
that's
counts.
the first idea is always the best one.
Yep, actually it is. And on that one, I want to ask you, the next word, experience.
Experience. Experience. I don't know. You never get enough experience anyway. It's always, I'll be more experienced in 10 years. But for now, experience, yeah. I don't know. I don't have enough experience yet. I'm just 50 years old.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the last one, influence.
Metallica, Slayer, Mr. Bongo, Faith No More, and Marion G. Wolf and Jeff Monaco. Yeah.
That's a pretty good.
But
influence, man.
I started my, let's say, with French band and Motorhead, but then I became a huge fan of Metallica. When I was 18 years old, I was a huge fan of Metallica. I met those guys also, and on that time they were starting out, so it was not. I was. They were easy to speak to, and Metallica has been a very big influence. Then after, I went on to something else, but Metallica, because everybody. It makes me laugh because whenever Metallica comes out with something, everybody starts bitching. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's not as good as it used to be." Well, you know what? We all love Metallica because
it's been 30. It's been more than 30 years, man.
yeah.
They've
Look at
been-
those guys. Look at James. James, I met James in Paris when they were touring with Ride the Lightning,
Woo!
and look at what he became now. He's not even the same guy, but he's so powerful on stage.
Yeah.
That guy is a monster. He's a fucking monster. So Metallica is,
Which one is
very
your
big
favorite
influence.
Metallica song? Favorite Metallica song?
Creeping Death.
Creeping Dead.
Yeah.
That's mine is Fade to Black.
Fade to Black. Well, so it's Ride the Lightning too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ride the Lightning. On that time, they created everything.
Yeah.
There was nothing. Metallica, they're genius.
Yeah. they are.
And Lance is a nice guy, and he's playing very good drums. And everybody's saying, "Yeah, Lance Ulrich can't play drums anymore." Well, fuck you. He can play better than all of you. So you know, and he's got nothing to prove. So Metallica, they became the leaders. They got it all. So,
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
So-
And thanks to them.
so respect for Metallica.
Okay, man. I mean, it's
It's different, but listen to the last record.
yeah.
There's a few songs that will kick your ass.
Yes.
And everybody's like, "Oh, it's not as good." Well, yeah, it's pretty good. And well, Metallica deserves the respect because
Yes.
they created the whole shit.
Well, Jay, that's gonna be all for our interview right now. We also would
That was
like
nice.
to thank you a lot for this opportunity. I mean, you
You're
are
welcome.
the first European we have here in Radio Nepola, and it's been awesome.
Cool.
Anything you would like to share with us about, I don't know, what's going on in your life, what I thought you had an opinion you would like to express. I mean, this is actually a free radio until Facebook actually fucks with us and we are no here no more. But we will be back. We are like syphilis.
Well.
But
So what I like to say, you guys take care of yourself, especially if your government doesn't take care of you, you take care of yourself.
we do.
Because that virus is actually scary.
Yeah.
So we don't have to be. So we all gonna take care of ourselves. We're gonna kick that shit away, and we're gonna start playing again. And for everybody in the world, we need that. We need festivals. We need concerts. And I believe the people will actually remember that as something they missed. So the next concerts that are coming, they're gonna be fucking wild.
Let's hope it is, and let's hope.
Oh yeah, they will be. Because
we
we were used to have a lot of concerts and everything. Now we have nothing no more. So whenever we're gonna see a concert again, we're gonna think about it.
Yeah, it's gonna taste. It's gonna taste better.
It's gonna taste like whiskey.
Yeah, it's gonna be or tequila.
Or tequila.
Jay, that would be all for the interview. Right now, we're gonna make the cut right here. So right now,
all right.
That's all we have here for us, for our people right now. We'll be saying goodbye for right now. Not goodbye, but see you later, man.
See you later, and God bless rock and roll, you guys. Take care of yourself.
And anytime you want, we're here to chat.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Prohibido prohibir. La lucha de la memoria contra el poder es la lucha de la memoria contra el olvido. El único camino posible que tengo para engañarte es hablándote con la verdad. La imaginación al poder. Todo por la grandeza de México y el triunfo al desafío. Siempre sonríe y la fuerza estará contigo.
Qué lindo soy, qué bonito soy, cómo me quiero. Porque aún hay más.
Ya nos vamos, la pasamos muy feliz. Ya supieron quiénes somos, no nos olvidarán.
Sábado tomatito, muy contentito, cuando para su suerte llegó de muerte.
La hormiga atómica. Venga al mundo, Malboro.
¡Bu! ¡Ja, ja, ja, ja! No fijan, sintieron mayo, ñaca, ñaca.